What is JavaScript's Iterable protocol? Explained. Imagine you have a box of chocolates and you want to take one piece at a time. How does JavaScript know how to do that with different objects? That's where the Iterable protocol comes in. It's a way for objects to tell JavaScript how to go through their elements step by step. This protocol is what makes things like arrays, strings, and sets work smoothly with loops and other tools that process sequences. In JavaScript, an object is considered iterable if it has a special method called symbol, iterator. Think of this method as a recipe that, when called, gives back an iterator. The iterator is like a helper that knows how to move through the elements one by one. The iterator must have a next method. When you call next, it returns an object with two parts, value, which is the current item, and done, a true or false value indicating if there are more items to go through. When you use a for of loop on an array, JavaScript automatically calls the array's symbol, iterator method. This returns an iterator object. The loop then keeps calling next on this iterator to get each element. It stops when done becomes true, meaning there are no more items left. This process is what makes array iterations so simple and efficient. Built-in data structures like arrays, strings, maps, and sets are all iterable because they implement this protocol. They have their own symbol, iterator, method that returns an iterator over their elements. Regular objects, however, are not iterable by default. You would need to add your own symbol, iterator, method if you want to make them iterable. Let's walk through it step by step. First, an iterable object has symbol, iterator. When you call this method, it gives you an iterator. The iterator has a next method, which returns an object with the current value and a done flag. You keep calling next until done is true, which means the sequence is finished. This setup allows JavaScript to handle sequences in a consistent way, whether they are arrays, strings, or custom objects. Understanding this protocol helps you see how for of loops and other iteration methods work behind the scenes. It also lets you create your own objects that can be looped over just like arrays. For example, you can define symbol, iterator, on your object to control exactly how it should be traversed. This is especially useful when working with complex data or creating custom data structures. In the world of arrays and array iteration, knowing about the Iterable protocol helps you understand how JavaScript manages sequences. It also opens up possibilities for creating your own iterable objects that fit seamlessly into the language's iteration features. Whether you want a simple list or a more complex data structure, implementing the Iterable protocol makes your objects compatible with all the iteration tools JavaScript offers.